Dota is a dense game. I mean really dense, to the point where it can be overwhelming. And the reason it feels this way is because every system so seamlessly overlaps. Vision, creep aggro, terrain, spell interactions, build variety and freedom, just to name a few, all fuse together in tiny ways that players constantly micromanage in a much more complex way than any other game in the same genre. For this video, we'll talk about the simplest and most visible layer, vision. The fog, known as the fog of war, isn't some little detail or aesthetic choice, it's a full-blown mechanic. The enemy's entire half of the map is hidden by this fog, and so is your jungle, and throughout the game you'll be making decisions based on it, such as where to go, where you can push, who you need to look out for, where you need to ward. It turns the map into one big mind game. And because of this, warding isn't just ward the bush like some other MOBAs, it becomes a game of prediction. You're trying to guess what the enemy thinks and what they think you're thinking, like placing blue wards where you expect their wards to be so you can clear them, or placing wards where you think the enemy won't check so they'll stay longer. Half of Dota is just people fighting over little eyeballs. And that's not even touching scans or smokes, two more mechanics literally built around hiding or finding people. In this game, information is its own resource. Some different heroes and pretty much all jungle creeps have their own unique vision radius in both daytime and nighttime, with some abilities even providing temporary vision like Witch Doctor's ult or Vengeful Spirit's W. Some other heroes have the ability to control creeps, and they can use that to provide vision, almost like a walking ward that can also attack. Night basically turns Dota into a different game, with vision plummeting for nearly every hero, except for Night Stalker, because obviously. And everything you knew about positioning just shits the bed completely. But that's the simple rundown. It gets much more in depth than that, and it coincides with the next point, cliffs and terrain. Dota's map is shaped around this terrain, with the river being the lowest elevation and ward spots being among the highest, separated by 6 different height levels. And because the map is so purposefully built around these elevation levels, the high ground actually matters. Heroes standing on lower ground cannot see the ground above them, with that ground becoming fog. Attempting to hit someone on high ground can just completely fail, and that's one of those rules you don't really think and ponder about, but it subconsciously determines lane tempo, matchups, and a lot of early skirmishes, mostly in the mid lane or around runes in the river. And then there's the trees. Oh my god, the trees. They're found all across the map. You can cut them, hide in them for a gank, hide in them to TP out. You can break vision to dodge a projectile or even just to blink away. A single tree, or a single tree being cut, can change whether or not you live or die. These trees regrow 3 minutes after they're destroyed, which makes the map feel a lot more alive, constantly changing and breathing, with every tango, every quelling blade, every timbersaw tree genocide. And that's without mentioning you can plant them yourself, an extremely underrated mechanic. When I'm running someone down as a melee hero, I like to plant a happy little tree directly in front of them. It blocks their movement and mostly gives a free kill. I've done it at least like 2 times, maybe 3, so I'm pretty confident it works. Vision tells you what happens. Terrain decides whether or not it matters. Both of these combine into a massive feeling of uncertainty. You never have the full picture, so you're constantly calculating risks. Dota's vision and terrain are more than just an aesthetic, more than just a layout, and even more than just a system. It's pressure. Thank you for watching my first ever YouTube video. If you liked it, hit me with a subscribe, maybe a like, maybe 2, and let me know what you want to see next. Thank you.